For those of you who don't know, 11/11 is actually Singles Day, the opposite of Valentine's Day. The 4 1 characters represent 4 single individuals. It first started back in 2009 by Alibaba as an online shopping event. And with the explosion of more shopping channels online, it has since become a global phenomenon. So for all the single folks out there, let's celebrate by saving some cash by picking up some new earphones. Here are some of my favorites from Linsoul. Firstly, the SimGod EW300. Now the EW300 features a beautifully finished metal chassis sharing a silhouette with the EW200, but with better polishing and a raised nozzle section for a more comfortable fit. There are 3 versions of the EW300. The original, the HBB Collab, which is basically the same tuning as the original but in black, and the DSP version, which has a slightly tweaked tuning with the DSP cable provided. All 3 share the same driver configuration, but the DSP has a slightly tweaked signature as mentioned. If you are looking for a quick recommendation, go for the DSP. It is the most versatile. You can revert it to the stock tuning of the EW300 by swapping it to a regular 2-pin cable. Inside, the EW300 has a unique mix of drivers, a 10mm ceramic composite dynamic driver with dual chambers for bass, a 6mm annual planar magnetic driver for mids, and a piezoelectric ceramic driver for treble. Originally priced at $79.99 the DSP version is now $71.99 in the 11/11 sale. Not a massive discount, but still every dollar counts. SimGod has balanced these 3 drivers into something that lets each one's strength come true. Bass is handled by the dynamic driver, mids by the planar, and treble by the piezoelectric tweeter. The thing about the EW300 is that it offers you interchangeable nozzles, so you have 2 options, the silver and the gold, each creating a distinctly different sound profile. The silver nozzle pushes the mid-range a bit more forward, giving a more V-shaped signature with elevated up for a more engaging sound. The gold nozzle, on the other hand, is a bit more laid back. Both nozzles maintains the EW300's overall tonal color, though the DSP version is slightly warmer than the original and HBB collaboration model. Changing it back to a regular 2-pin cable will revert the DSP's tuning to the original tuning. Starting off with bass, the bass on the EW300 is sub-bass forward, giving it full presence without overwhelming the mids. It still has a meaty mid-bass that transitions linearly, free of scooping, making for a dynamic and cohesive low end. The mid-range is largely shaped by your choice of nozzle, silver for more forward and engaging sound, or gold for a more laid-back feel. Despite this, the mid-range delivers impressive resolution for the price, remaining clear, crisp, and impactful. The piezoelectric tweeter balances the upper frequencies, providing good shape and air across the mid-range and the treble. The EW300 is easy to recommend as an entry-level IEM that performs exceptionally well. The only kind of negative about the EW300 is that for the original one, because it is finished in a very high gloss mirror-like finish, it is a fingerprint magnet. But for the HBB or the DSP variant, that will solve the problem because they are in a matte sort of black. If you are on Android or on the latest iPhone 15 or 16, then the DSP version should be the choice pick as you are able to use it directly from your phone. You also have the option to revert back to the original tuning by just swapping out to a regular 2-pin cable. So the next cool IEM on sale would be the Kiwi Ears Quintet. Now the Quintet has been out for a while, but it still stands out as an amazing release from Kiwi Ears. It's also discounted for 11/11, so it's usually going for 219 American dollars, and now it's down to $186.15. The design is a custom universal shape crafted from black resin with a sandblasted anodized aluminum faceplate. It is a bit understated but has a classy look. I'm sure you can kind of imagine how it kind of looks like. It is exactly as what I described. The Quintet is a quad-bridge IEM featuring a 10mm diamond-like carbon dynamic driver for bass, 2 nose balance armatures for mid-range, a microplanar for treble, and a piezoelectric driver as a super tweeter. It has a V-shaped signature and it has a rather unique timbre thanks to the unusual driver setup. It does have a rather highly technical sound that has very good positioning power and very good levels of separation. Let's talk about sound quality. So the sub-bass is actually pretty impressive with deep rumbles that is very satisfying even at 30 Hz. The dynamic driver brings about an airy resonance that enhances the sound realism. Mid-bass tapers off gradually, allowing for a punchy low end that never really bloats. The mid-range is very lively and neutral, delivering a spirited, crisp sound. Instruments are spaced very well in the mix, allowing you to have very good sense of positioning. Treble is smooth and detailed, and the quintet has an airy quality that's fun to listen to, with layers of music standing out. It is especially enjoyable with a more revealing DAC to unlock its full potential. One negative about the quintet is that the stock cable can be a tad bit disappointing, as it does not really feel premium, but that is something that can be solved with a cable swap. All in all, I feel that it is a very technical set for the price, and even better now with a discount. And the last IEM that I would recommend would be the Ziggart Arete. The Arete is a collaboration between Fresh Reviews and Ziggart. Yes, the faceplate on the Arete is a real showstopper with flashes of pink on a smoky grey background. Very pretty. It is on sale on Linso as well, down from $249 to $211.65. The chassis on the Arete is another custom universal shape that is easy to like. Inside, it is powered by a biocellulose dynamic driver and 4 nose balance armature. This traditional hybrid design has the dynamic driver handling the bass, while the balance armatures are covering the rest. Sound quality. Sonically, the Arete is fun with an easy-to-like character that is forgiving with poorly recorded tracks. Its sub-bass is resonant and very punchy, handled masterfully by the single dynamic driver, while maintaining the V-shaped signature brings about good dynamics and character. Bass. The Arete's bass is deeply resonant and punchy, making it addictive to listen to. Despite its sub-bass dominance, it has a solid mid-bass presence. What I like about how it renders mid-range is that it sounds very clean and distinct despite the more excitable bass. There is no bass bleed, and that is a big plus for the mid-range as it maintains a pristine character. Overall, the Arete is my favorite Ziggart collaboration for its dynamic and characterful sound. So if there was any slight niggle I have with the Arete would be that the bass transients could be a tad bit faster, but I can see why that they were going for the more resonant sort of sound so that it actually sounds bigger and more dynamic. I can see why. But if I were to critique it, that is where I would say it could be a bit better. Despite that, it largely remains a largely entertaining listen with accurate mid-range that makes vocals a true joy to listen to. And finally, in conclusion, these are some of my top picks from Linso's 11/11 sale. What are some of your favorite IEMs on sale? Share them with the other viewers in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this content, please drop a like, and if you are feeling amazing and want to remain amazing, then a subscribe would be perfect. Thank you guys for watching the Super Chunk Super Audio Show. I hope to see you guys soon. I'll be heading to Taipei at the end of the month, so if you guys are there, do drop by and say hi. With that said, I hope to see you guys soon.